Hi everyone, good morning, how are you? This is kind of a new view for me. I'm trying something new. Y'all have to let me know what you think about it. I am using a little tripod because Hayden broke my big one. And I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. I am going to be ironing some of the materials that I am going to make project bags out of. It's just another adventure on my channel that I wanted to share with you guys if I'm able to do it. I don't know that I will share any of the sewing. I will show some of I will show the ironing the material, the cutting of some of the material. Maybe I can show some of the sewing part. I don't know. I get nervous if I know I'm being watched, even though you're not really watching me when I'm doing it. We'll see. We'll see how that part goes. I am a very new sewer, so nothing is perfect. Even my cutting isn't perfect, you guys. But anyway, I'm going to go over here. I hope you guys can hear me talking to you. I don't have an external microphone. The one I do have is not one that will fit this phone. And I don't think it would even fit my camera, but my camera wouldn't fit on this tripod without exchanging a bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to give this a try. If it doesn't work, then I'll work on something else. Now, my husband did take and he sort of fixed my tripod, and I may give that a try with my camera if this doesn't work. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to try this today. I'm going to hop over here and do some ironing. And I don't know how much you'll see and how much you won't. I tried to get it as close as I could to where you could get a good view. But it's hard. Right now I'm just trying to get some of the folds out of my material before I try cutting, so that my cutting won't be too crooked. Because I know it's not going to be a perfectly straight cut. That's something that I have to learn to do. And I will. Over time. I have made some project bags, and I thought they turned out pretty good. I have some that turned out smaller than I thought they would be, and some that's a little bigger than I thought they would be. So it just depends. I plan on making some with vinyl and some without, because I find I like both of them, y'all. I like the vinyl see-through, but I also like the other one that you don't have to put the vinyl in. And I think the reason I like that one is because when I finish using that, if I don't have another project to put in it, I can fold it and put it away until I need it. And so it makes easy storage. I have a stack of material right here. I don't know how much y'all see, but I have this, and this is what I'm going to be ironing. I could move my remotes and set it up here to give y'all a little look. The way I have my camera set up, or my phone, I don't see you guys. Y'all can see me. I could turn it the other way probably, but this is the way I chose to do it. And hopefully it'll turn out okay. I really, really like this material. Isn't this pretty? This is very pretty. And I'm going to make this one probably either an inside of a vinyl, or I may just use the back of one that I don't put vinyl in, because it is so pretty. And I've been watching some YouTubes, and I have seen different ladies doing their zippers different ways, and I really like some of the ways they're doing them, and I'm going to try and see if I can do some of their ways. It looks like it would be easier than the way I did. The one thing I haven't mastered is the flipping inside out, the way they do it. Excuse me. And I don't know if I'll ever do it that way, to be honest. It just looks like more work. I probably will be more comfortable to just put a nice seam on them. Excuse me. And maybe do a zigzag for finish on the inside. I mean, most of the bags I make are for myself. Yes, sometimes I do send one to my kids or my friends, you know. So if I get to where I make them really good, maybe I'll do a giveaway. I want to learn how to do the little pouches that you can put your like your pen. Say you're going on a trip, you could put your pen in it, and it would keep it separate. Maybe your wax or your putty, whatever, you know, in that, to keep it separate from your, you know, you'd still have it in the same project bag, but it would be together. There's a lot of things I'd like to make, but just getting into sewing at my age, I probably won't make that much, but who knows, you know. I like to sew. My mother was a seamstress. She could sew anything. She made most of her clothes. She could take a yard of fabric and she could make herself something out of it, trust me. But she would buy fabric to make her skirts and dresses and stuff like that for church. And she made all of them, just about all of mine and my sister's clothes when we were in school. She very seldom bought clothes from the store. I think about the only thing she bought for us was, you know, pants, because we, you know, she didn't make our pants. She usually bought us some jeans and our underwear and socks, you know, those kind of things. But when it came to dresses of any kind, she would send them. I mean, make them. I'm thinking. I think, if I am correct, I think the two pieces of material I'm ironing may have came from Linda Underwood. I know I have some that she sent me, and I think these may be some that she sent me. I have quite a bit of little fabric, and I didn't think to put the name on from who gave them to me or sent them to me. But isn't that pretty, these butterflies? And that would make a perfect little bag. This could be the back, or this could be the back. All you would need is a small piece of vinyl if you wanted to put vinyl on it, or put you in some batting or whatever you use to, you know, to give it a little bit of strength, and a zipper, and maybe some binding, and you would have a cute little bag. So I have ideals. It's just putting them to use, if you know what I mean. But I got these out yesterday. I was talking to my granddaughter, and I thought, well, I'm just talking to my granddaughter. I had my earpiece in, and I thought, well, I could cut some material while we talk. And, you know, because sometimes we get quiet, and she would be all right if I said, I'm going to measure something, hang on. So I was going to cut some materials, and I laid out my first piece, and I thought, this is so wrinkled. I can't, no. So I told her, I said, I can't cut no material without ironing it. I would get I'd get the cuts way off. So, hang on. I'm sorry, you guys. It was Hayden. And she just wanted me to come and take her out to eat. And I was trying to explain to her I'm not coming to town today. But it's hard for her to understand when Grandma just don't drop stuff and go do what she wants. But anyway, back to my story. I was telling Caitlin that I couldn't cut no materials until I got the ironing done first, so I could cut it right. Caitlin is a sewer. She knows how to do so much. She made me a quilt from my mom's dresses after my mom passed away. I took some of her dresses that she wore all the time that was nice, and I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of everything, and Caitlin said she'd make me a quilt, and so I have a memory quilt out of Mom's dresses. So, look at this one. These are pretty. And, anyway, when they were here with us last summer, they were here with us about this time last summer for a week. And Caitlin cut a bunch of bags for me. I wish she was here to cut them again. She's good at that. I miss her. I miss my granddaughter being here. Her and I get along really good. I get along with all my grandkids, and I'm really thankful for that. Because, sometimes it's not easy for them, to living so far away. Because they live in Florida. I live in Michigan. And being that far away from my grandkids, it's just a little harder to communicate. And plus, Caitlin works part-time, so her sister works full-time. But her sister's not married either. She still lives with her family, with my brother, my son, her mom and dad. She still lives with them, and they all do stuff together. They pay, it's like she rents from them. She pays her share. She's a hard worker, that's one thing for sure. She's supposed to come and spend a week or so with us in September with my son's youngest daughter. And we're going to try and go up north and maybe into Canada, but we don't know yet if the Canada trip is going to work out. So we'll see. I'm not going to make this video real long because all I'm doing is yarning and yakking. Probably end it, and then the next part, which we'll just do short videos so that I don't keep y'all on the very long, and you'll see what I'm working on and how I'm doing it. You're not going to see anything like some of the other people. This is just down home, true learning, just learning as I go when it comes to the sewing thing. But yeah, I'll get on and show y'all as I get it together. Isn't that pretty? So that y'all ain't just sitting here hanging on while I do all this. So anyway, I'll be back. I'm gonna kind of pause this, and then I'll come back and go through the material a little bit with y'all. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the pieces that I'm working with today that I'm going to be cutting out. Like this won't need no cutting. And I showed you this earlier, but I wanted to show you again. My air is on, so it's kind of blowing. I got this all pressed. All I have to do is cut the interfacing or the batting, whatever I decide to put in it to making it stronger. I know I have zippers that fit. That's what's really good. So this is going to make a cute bag. I doubt if I will sew these two together. I will probably use a solid piece or something that will go with it, maybe with these flowers. If I don't have it in my stash, I'll pick it up when I go shopping. So I got that. And then this isn't very big, but this will either work for a zipper on the zippers, or it is wide enough that I could take it and fold it, or I can not fold it, and I could cut this and make a little pouch. What I had in mind is making a little pouch about like this, you know, just a small one. It could be used for coins or anything. I don't want to fold that. I don't know what I'm doing. Definitely do not want to fold them back up. And then this is two that's like that, and it's smaller, so I can get a small bag or something out of this. So I'm keeping all of the pieces, if they're big enough, that I can get a 2x3, or I mean a 2x2 or 2x4 or a 4x4 square. I'm going to keep it. That way I would like to make a patchwork bag. I've never done that before, and I thought that would be cute. I have some kitty material. This is perfect for one bag. You can cut it, and actually you can get, it would be a smaller bag, but you could use interfacing and backing, you know, and get you would have to have something for the back so that you would have your interfacing covered. So you would need 2 more pieces to go with this. So if you were doing just this, actually this one, it is big enough that you could literally take it and fold it. I'm holding my camera, so it's a little odd. You could fold it. You could sew your zipper on this here, and then you could bring this part down, and you could sew your zipper, and you would have your bag. Sew your zipper here, bring this over, and sew your zipper here. Now that would give you a small bag. Of course, remember, you would have padding, and you would have a liner in here. So that's a thought also, because I like little kitty bags. I think I have 2 or 3. This is just regular material. These are fat quarters that I got at Walmart in the clearance aisle. Some of them I paid, I think they're $1.49. They probably went up now. Everything else has. But the most I paid for any of them, I think, is $2. But I just got this one, and then this one I have it upside down, but it's just stripes. And then I have the polka dot. I have these pretty flowers. I really like these flowers. This would make a really pretty bag. And here's some more polka dots. I really and truly want to make a tote. I want to make a small tote. I don't have a pattern, so I'm not sure how to measure it, how to cut it. You know, I don't know what measurements I would need. And most people who make the totes that I have watched, they don't give you, you know, they're doing a business. So they go so fast that you don't catch it. And so far I haven't went into their websites to really research for measurements or anything yet. So I will. But I love these flowers. Look at these. These are so pretty. I just love stuff like this. Here's some more of the blue. And then I have some, I think they call it gingham. And I think that would be pretty in one of the, as a liner for one of these bags. And look at this. This one is really close to being a favorite because I love this color. I love the flowers. So I got to look for something special for the lining and stuff for this one, because that one is special. And I have just this brown. It's a darker brown. And then I have a mermaid. I think this is really pretty. I don't think it's called, yeah, it is a Disney fabric. It's a little mermaid. And I only gave $1 for this fat quarter. It was in the clearance aisle. They were just, you know, changing out. So I want to do this one real pretty too. And then I got this sort of, I guess you call this triangles. I think it's really, this is interesting color. Some more butterflies. This one is like a rainbow butterflies. That's going to make a pretty bag or a pretty inside. I really like this. I love this. Like I do the green. I love stuff like this. So pretty. And then I have this one. My granddaughter wrote a book. Well, she wrote 2 books. They are what you would call miniseries, I guess. And the book that she wrote, anybody can read it. It's that good. I mean, yes, it has some killing in it, but it doesn't get bloody and gory. I don't believe anyway. It's for like the young teens, the younger group, but I enjoyed it, and I'm not young. But anyway, I'm on the second one. I've been playing with it. I read a little bit and I put it up. I read a little bit and I put it up. And I've been doing that on purpose because her next book isn't out yet. So I've been trying to enjoy it and make it last as long as possible. Her first book, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, you guys. I remembered after I paused that I loaned the first one. It's Into the Blue, I think is how it's named. I'm pretty sure. And that one is so good. It takes maybe, I mean, I'm going to be honest, maybe the first chapter or the first half of the chapter to get into it, and it's not everybody's style. It's back when they used swords and stuff like that and rode horses, and they fought like the kings and queens. And see, that's my favorite style book. She couldn't have picked a better book for me to read because that's my style. I'm not into anything that has cursing in it or a lot of sex in it or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. I like a nice, clean Christian book that I can read and enjoy. And if I want my granddaughter, who's 16, to read it, I could say, hey, you want to read this book? You know, and that's the kind of books they are. But they do have, you know, they have some killing in it because the knights have to protect their queen and king and their castle. So there is, but it doesn't dwell on it. it doesn't dwell on it. I mean, it's so full of action, both books. I just love them. I can't say enough about them. Anyway, I'm telling you a lot just to tell you about this fabric. Anyway, I'm reading the second book. The second book is Bleeding Red. This is the second book. And the first book, I really wish I had it to show you guys. This is similar on the front, but it's not the same. But anyway, she was selling them on eBay. I mean, not eBay, Amazon. She did take them off of Amazon for now because she wants to revamp them, I guess, and she wants to publish them through a reputable publisher, or anyway, that's her goal, as she's writing her next book. But anyway, this is the name of the book. Both books have swords, and the first book talks about a big wolf. And this just goes perfect with the story and the layout. And she's probably going to see this, and it's not going to be a secret anymore, but that's okay. I plan on making her something. I don't know if it's going to be a tote or if it's going to be a project bag. So I guess she'll have to wait. I might even make her a book cover, the book, so she can carry her books in it with her pens. We'll see what I make, but something will be made out of this for her. And I'll probably do it in all black and white. And there may be a touch of red. I'm thinking about doing the zipper in red and the binding in red. I think that would be fitting for the book, the bleeding red. I don't know where the blue will come in. I don't know if I can get a blue in there. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I can find her name. I don't have an embroidery machine, but maybe I can do a cross stitch in blue of her name and sew it somewhere. That would work if I can do that. But I'm new at cross stitch too, so I have a lot of learning. Anyway, this video has been long enough. I said it was going to be a short video, and here it's probably an hour long when I put all of it together. Maybe not. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all will hang around and come back and see what I make with these. We'll be doing some cutting, and if I do, that'll be another video because this one is long enough. Hope you guys have a great day, and let's see, don't forget to pray for everybody on our prayer list. Keep my niece in prayer, Debbie. She's been in the hospital with double pneumonia, and now she has to go back into the rehab to build up her strength again. She was just getting to the point they were going to let her go home. Now she's got to go back to rehab for a little while. So keep her in prayer. I've been having some back issues and had to have some tests done. Just pray that everything comes out okay. I think I've been dabbing in the gluten too much, to be honest. I am celiac, and I've been tasting some gluten, and I know better, and actually have been eating a lot more than what I should. When I just taste it, it doesn't bother me, but I've actually been eating some of the bread and stuff because I missed it. And now I'm back to being good, but anyway, it did, I think, do a job on my system, and I don't know if that's it. My blood work is showing that I might have some inflammation, but from everything that I read, like I said, I haven't talked to my doctor yet, but everything that I read, says that what I have can be caused from autoimmune disease. So I'm going to just assume that it's that. I like that diagnosis the best. And I'll get that straightened back out. So anyway, I do feel better today. I did feel like doing a video, and I do feel like doing some sewing and some cross stitch, and I did some diamond painting. I finished up another big square on my diamond painting. I'm going to do a whip and chat with that because it looks so pretty. So I have to do a whip and chat and let y'all see that. Don't forget to say a little prayer for me, and I will pray for y'all. And don't forget to pray for each other. I got to do my nails again. This one grew out. The others broke off. But it's time. I went a little over a week. I haven't put any of my nails on. So I'm going to see if I can do it again. They turned out really nice the first time. Let's see if I had the same luck the second time. I hope it wasn't just beginner's luck. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Share the video. I have a Facebook group, Stacy and I, and the link is in the description below. We don't have a lot of rules, so just check us out. I hope you guys will come over and share your projects. It doesn't matter whether you sew, diamond paint, cross stitch, color, do beads. It don't matter. Whatever crafts you do, I hope you'll come and join us and show your projects. Share them with us. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to get off. I done said everything I need to say. Like I said, don't forget to pray for each other. Don't forget to pray for the people that were in the flood. Don't forget to pray for the people that are still suffering from the storms and the flood and all of that. And the way the weather is talking, they could get hit with like a tropical storm if it doesn't turn into a hurricane along the coast of the Carolinas, maybe Florida. They don't know yet which way it's going to go. Just been keeping an eye on it. But anyway, just keep everybody in prayer. Pray that this thing goes off into the sea. Excuse my mess. I have a Goodwill box and a shirt that I have to fix over there by the machine. And then I have an empty box right there to put more Goodwill in. So I am cleaning up. I don't know any other place to donate around the area that I live in. I know a lot of people don't like Goodwill, but that's what's in my area. So that's where I donate. And I always donate what I can to my church. So that always comes first. Okay. I am long-winded today. I'm going. Bye, y'all. I'll catch you later.